What's going on, Miss Asha? Welcome to Xbox, and I'm pretty sure your welcome has been very, very mixed. But I want to say, from the business side of everything, I don't understand. I've been into games and game development for a very long time, since I was 11 years old. I absolutely love games and love the game development and everything else. So I've been a Xbox fanboy for a little bit. It kind of cooled off during the past 5 years, but definitely love the original Xbox days and the 360 days. And I was there. I still got my box when Xbox One came out. I specifically bought this thing just for Killer Instinct, which is an IP you guys all own, and I want to see a new one that looks more like Killer Instinct 2. And you can see the Super Nintendo cartridge back there. So yeah. Oh yeah, and then also the shirt. I got the shirt from GameStop. They didn't have no more. I don't think they could have gave them out, but a guy gave me one. See it way back in 2011. So I keep up with Xbox and everything else. So I want to give you a background where we at 1 minute. Didn't want to take too much of your time. And again, indie developers, we can also learn something because this is a common problem. So most game developers or some will have their own platform or game development engine that they use. I'm using Unreal Engine, which I'm pretty sure you heard of. So I'm going to open a new project. I'm going to go to games. I'm going to name it. Name it ASHA Games. I'm spelling that right. I hope so. If not, I apologize. ASHA Games, right? It's going to load up, and it's loading up the game engine and the game world. Right? Now follow me again, because I'm gonna point out a flaw. All right, because we get different companies. We killing off companies. We spend billions on marketing campaigns and everything else, and then the game come out and it fails. I'm going to point out one of the reasons why. All right. So if you load up on Unreal, this is what you're going to see. Ignore this, right? But this is what game developers will see. Now, some of the game developers, they have their own, code and everything. So they might be making part 2 off a code base that they had before. In other words, they have a code base from part 1, Outer Worlds 1. Outer Worlds 2, they use code from Outer Worlds 1. Okay, so anyway, this is like y'all just bought a new company and they done came up with a game. This is what they're doing, right? So they come here. I'm gonna make a new folder again. Let's name it ASHA's World, right? Something. Right, we're gonna come in here, add a new level. Right, ASHA level. Right, underscore 01, something like that, right? We're going to open this up. Now, this is where the problems start. All game development worlds, they look like this for the most part. There's nothing here. Nothing. Okay? So we're going to come. We're going to add a, first I'm going to add a sky. Said shy. I'm going to come over here and get my sky. What am I doing? I'm trying to move quick, sorry. Boop, boop. All right, I'm gonna come in here and get my sky sphere, right? Then I'm gonna get my plane. Sorry, I'm trying to make this quick. Where am I at? 3 minutes in. Come here and get my plane. Right, then I'm gonna get my direction light. Drop that in, and then I'm gonna get my character, which is gonna be BP. I'll get him next. First, I'm gonna come to this plane, and I wanna make open world. Okay, cool. So, actually, make sure that's locked first off. Come back. Lock it. Lock. Okay. Put at 100. What's going on there? Put at 100. Alright, so now my plane is there. So I got my sky sphere, my plane, I got my lights going, right? Now I'm going to put my character in here. And actually, let's just say an NPC, right? An NPC that can talk eventually or something. Right? And then I press play. Okay, so now camera's going to slow down a little bit. All right, so this is how all games start right here. All right, nothing. I want to make a first-person shooter. Okay, cool. We all start right here. It's prototyping phase. He's walking too. I look mirrored, don't I? Wow. Prototyping phase, right? Bugs, prototyping. So now I'm like, well, what kind of game do I want to make? What type of game do I want to make? Right, I want to make a fun, cutesy jumping game. Okay, so come here, right, and I might get a cube. Get a cube, drop that in. An Unreal, you can drag and drop. I think most game engines you can. All right. Boom. All right, and let's say I want some color in this, right? So I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this instance anyway. Change that up. Change it. Change that one. All right, come here and say the color I want. Now we're making a QT jump game, right? Make them all pink. Come out here. Now I got my cutesy little pink squares. Now I'm making a cute, fun game. So now at this stage, right? I hit play. Camera's gonna slow down a bit, a little bit of stutter. Okay, we're there. We're here, right? Now here's my cute jump game. Right now, if this at this point in time, right? If I prototype this, y'all done just hired a new company, right? Or they say they want to make a new game and y'all greenlit it. If y'all come back and play the game and it's not fun right here, then guess what's going to happen? If you fully produce a game, make a whole campaign for it, whole new ad revenue, marketing, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, you put it everywhere and everything, advertising, commercials, yada, yada, yada. If it wasn't fun right here in prototype phase, it's not going to be fun with the pretty stuff layered on top. And I think that that's something that everybody needs to learn in game development. It's something I'm applying to myself. I'm actually redoing one of my games. But just starting from base level, because we get in the habit of, thinking about visuals. It don't look good. But business people who are, I don't even want to say investors. I know you have to deal with investors, but people who need to look at games and find out if they're fun or not, and look at what are they investing in. They need to look at here. And yeah, y'all might see a game and it's already, got some polish to it. It looks good and everything. But everything from this stage is going to change. And really game development teams should be doing this before they even produce a game, which most of them do. I mean, look at the success of Arkwriters, right? Went through plenty of iterations before it came out because it wasn't fun. Because they was here in the prototype phase before all the pretty stuff in the world stuff that looks absolutely gorgeous. None of that matters. They made sure that this part was fun first. Okay, so I think in business and everything, and one thing that you can do, as far as Xbox coming back and sunsetting and all the rest of the stuff, just make sure that the games are fun. That way, when if you want to throw another millions behind one of them, not only will you bring Xbox back, the games that's coming will be fun and maybe not canceled like Perfect Dark. OMG. Okay, so that's my take on video games. We'll be at 8 minutes. I'm going to talk about a couple of things. The Xbox platform, I think, is fine. I know fanboys hate it and everything else that is on PlayStation, yada, 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 but I don't really think it matters in the whole gaming landscape as long as we can play Pacific Xbox games, especially if we can play them anywhere, which is cool. I need to utilize the fact that you can play them on the phone. Nostalgia games, all the Pacific Xbox games that was made for Xbox. The Blue Dragon, same that game, got canceled. God, it's escaping my brain. But all those, the game with where you could throw the fireballs and everything, came out on original Xbox. It got canceled. All those original Xbox games need to come back. Okay, new games need to be fully tested, fully played before you get them, announce them on stage, and put this whole huge marketing campaign behind stuff. Stop doing that. If you ain't 100% sure on the game, then there's no point in having a game show about it. Okay, where's Perfect Dark at? You know how many people want Perfect Dark back? So, stop doing that. So again, new games, fully test them, bring back all of the old nostalgia games. Okay? Game system. Now, RAM costs and everything else is outrageous right now. A console coming out is outrageous right now. But it would be nice to have at least one more Xbox before we go into the straight up digital world of things. It'd be nice having an Xbox. But here's the thing, and I kind of said this when the Scarlet was announced and all that. Maybe not mass produce the things. People who actually want an Xbox, guess what? They're going to put in a pre-order and buy them. So maybe just have it go, and I don't know. Maybe go on a pre-order basis. Or like, hey, you announce the thing on a big stream with all the rest of the games that are going to come out. We got the system, yada, yada, pre-order only. That way you don't have a backstock of stuff just sitting around and you losing money off of it, right? And then that way, if the price is a little bit high because you have to do it, well, the person wanted it. Okay, I got a PlayStation Pro in front of me. I pre-ordered the thing. I wanted the PlayStation Pro. I paid, what was it, $7 at the time? Of course, I, had my old one and all that. But still, I got it because I wanted it. So guess what? If people actually want it, they're going to buy it. But you got to have value to it first. And you can't be announcing games at these big old huge game shows and then we don't see them. Okay, so again, a game developers can learn something from here too. In the prototyping stage, if some new company has a game or whatever, you need to tell them, I need to see this game here. I want to play it. And you need to see the reviews and other tests before you just buy up a company. Now, that might make it harder to get some good games and everything else, man. But, I think it's part of the industry growing because, we're talking about this AI slop stuff, right? And slop games. There's a lot of them out there. So we can't just approve stuff and not test and know exactly how it was developed and where it came from. And AI in games isn't bad per se, right? It ain't, but it's how it's used. The experience of the game still need to be top notch. So that's my take on it. Again, the points that I highlighted is pay attention to games in prototype stage. Xbox as a platform, I think, is fine. Just make sure we got Xbox games, nostalgia games. Let's bring them all back. New games, make sure that they are fully tested before you green light them and put them on the market and say they're going to come out and then they don't. And a system. It wouldn't hurt to have one more good Xbox, man. All right, that's my word on that, man. Best of luck. Not luck. I can't say luck, but I hope that everything goes well, and it'd be cool to see Xbox come out with some major hits. And now, especially now that it's multi-platform, it'd be cool to see Xbox come out with some major hits for the next coming years. Who am I? Noisy Ether, just a small guy on the backside of YouTube, trying to get up there, develop games, make games. I have a couple games out, but it don't really reflect what I'm capable of. I got 2 games that I'm working on right now coming out later on the year that have been tested. One is totally revamped because it was trash. So I know what I'm talking about. Peace out.